Alright, what's up everybody out there? How y'all doing? This is Aaron here. Alright, and now, here we go. Now the test hands, because every single deck profile I do the test hands as well. So you guys can see how the deck is played for every single deck that I do. So yeah, King of Skull Servants, and then now it's a bit with the fusion. Well, playing from the extra deck. You're going to play an extra deck now. Because yeah, you've seen the ones I've done before? It's just King of Skull Servant. And then yeah, this deck is still just King of Skull Servant, but let's add in a bit more monsters that you can play besides just King of the Skull Servant. But if you have to just play King of Skull Servant, then just King of Skull Servant. Does not matter. Alright, so White Lord, King of Skull Servant, 1 for 1. White Prince, and a Mizuki. Alright. Very good advantage right now if you play this smart. Draw. Oh, here we go already. Okay. Be smart about what you're doing. Yes, you got super polymerization already, but still, you gotta think. Maybe super, or remember, just think. Think what you're gonna do first. For me, it's gonna be going 1 for 1. Now, what do you send away for 1 for 1? Okay, you're gonna send one monster. I would go with. Then you're gonna send away your Radiant White and a Skull Servant. That's the effect of White Prince. Now 1 for 1 lets you special summon a level 1 monster. Then there you go, your King of Skull Servant. Now, for how many Skull Servants you have, even if it's Skull Servant, you have 3 already, so that's 3 skulls, 3,000 attack your King of Skull Servant is. And now with special summon, you haven't even normal summons. Set the super polymerization. Now you're going to summon your other King of Skull Servant. Remember, just one move, you brought out 2 King of Skull Servants. Now, I will send away White Lord to the graveyard, and that makes 3. So 3 more cards you're going to send away. And that's 4 already Skull Servants. So 1, 2, 3. Lucky enough, you got 1 more Skull Servant in there. So that's in 1 turn, 2 King of Skull Servants and 5 Skull Servants. So in 1 move, you made 2 King of Skull Servants, 5,000 attack. 1 move. Now you're super poly, okay. Be wise about what you're doing. I would just keep this face down, to tell you the truth. Draw. Another Mizuki. Okay. Now, you're going to want a super poly, but think first. Okay, you need 2 monsters with different types. 2 dark monsters on the field except tokens. 3 monsters, dark monsters, and then 2 zombie monsters. Okay. Just be careful what you're doing. Right now, I would not use super because you don't really have a good advantage right now of using super. So draw, White Baking. So let's just keep it right there. That was a good hand right there. 1 move, 2 King of Skull Servants, and 5 Skull Servants. 1 move. That's why I like this deck a lot, and it's only in 1 move. I just brought out 2 King of Skull Servants instantly with a high advantage already. Alright, so Skull Servant. Lady in Whites. White's Mirror. King of Skull Servant. Foolish Burial. Twin Twister. Alright. Well then, okay. If we were to do anything, of course, yeah, Foolish Burial. White Prince. From your hand or in your graveyard, or from your deck to the graveyard. So you know what, yeah, let's just send away from the deck. So, Lady in Whites. And the Skull Servant. 3 Skull Servants. Set the Twin Twister. Summon out a King of Skull Servants. You have 3, so 3,000 attack your King of Skull Servants is 1 move. Whatever your opponent comes down to, okay, let's just say Twin Twister now, since you can do that. You're gonna play Twin Twister, get rid of 1. Tell you the truth, either I would get rid of, but to tell you the truth, I would get rid of Skull Servant. That's like the #1 card you never want to have in your hand. So, you're gonna pop 2 magic or trap cards, whatever they're choosing, and now you have 4 Skull Servants. Draw, Mizuki, alright. Just monsters you have, so hopefully your King of Skull Servants doesn't get killed. And yeah, if it's done by card effect, you cannot bring it out. If it's destroyed by battle, well then that's a different story, you can. Alright, so White Bacon, alright, so not so much right there, but at least, yeah. You see right there, just like in 1 move, I brought out a huge, big King of Skull Servants. So yeah, not bad. Just in 1 move, you can bring out a huge, big monster straight like that. And then yeah, I'm telling you, just a level 1 monster, but then look at what your opponent's gonna have. They're going to want to bring out huge big attackers also, but they got to do like more things. Like let's say an Egyptian God card. If you're talking about Slifer, and they only have 3 cards in the hand, so that's going to make it 3,000. But what do they have to do to bring out Slifer? You must tribute 3 monsters, or they have their specialty kind of ways of special summoning it out by their trap card. Now okay, yeah, the attack's going to get way high. But then let's say first, you have to do the 3 tributes. But look at King of Skull Servant. You only had to summon out a level 1 monster. And that's way higher than Slifer. They have 3 cards in their hand. Slifer's 3,000. Now King of Skull Servant, if you saw right there, at 5, well then, 5,000 attack. It can overrun and kill an Egyptian god. If you're talking about Obelisk is a 4,000, but you have a 5,000, you have to do 3 tribute to bring out and that can overrun an Egyptian god card. And we're talking about the Red Dragon Archfiend, Super Red Nova. It's a 4,000 attack, but then with 5 right there, you saw again, King of Skull Servant, it can overrun that. And how to make, you have to do like 3 moves all at once, and just yeah, you saw right there, King of Skull Servant, just this little level 1 monster. Just summon that out. Compared to you have to do like 3 synchros, I think. Yeah, you synchro 1, you synchro twice to Red Dragon Archfiend, you synchro once again to Red Supernova. That's like 3 moves you had to do compared to just 1 move. Bring out a level 1 monster. Compared to all these other effects your opponent's gonna have to do, or play around. They have to get rid of like what, 6 cards? Or like 3 cards. A summon, special, synchro once again to play a magic card that's gonna help you bring out another synchro, and that's like what, 4 cards compared to just this one level 1 monster. So card destruction. I mean, yeah, I'm just telling you, this deck is just fun. White Prince, Skull Servant. Oh my, okay, this is gonna, come on, don't. And a lure. Alright. I'm gonna accept the lure. But I'm gonna go card destruction then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But first, let's do White Prince's effect. So White Prince and White Prince, since you got 2 in there. So damn, that's just pretty high right there. Okay, your Skull Servant does not count. This Skull Servant does not count for this White Prince. It just counts for card destruction. So yeah, these are gone from card destruction. White Prince, Skull Servant and Lady in White, Skull Servant and Lady in White. All gone. Now you draw 4 cards from card destruction. 1, 2, 3, and oh, okay then. Set super. You know what? Let's take a risk then. Or let's see then. What do you got? Damn, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Skull Servants in 1 move. Let's risk it. Allure of Darkness. 1. Ah! Damn it. Okay. Rid of the entire hand because you have no darks. Ouch. That was a risky play right there. But then Allure of Darkness. Okay. Let's try again. 1. What? Okay. Lucky. I had to get rid of Necro Banshee. I didn't even normal summon. What a risk move that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We're talking about 7 now. Alright, let me recount this once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My mistake. There's 8. 8,000 attack the King of Skull Servants is. Yeah, just 1 move. Lucky enough, I just had to get rid of the Banshee. I did not want to get rid of the King of Skull Servants. Let's draw. Super Poly, okay. You do not need, just keep this in your hand. Twin Twister, okay, yeah. 1 move. I was lucky right there. Servants, okay. Well then, let's see. You can go either way. You know what, let's just pass on this turn because there are like 4 or 5 ways. I can't even think of which one I'd go with. So let's go again. Skull Servant, White Prince, Zombie World, Twin Twisters, White Princess. Alright. Got some options you can do. Oh boy, now we're talking. Very, very talking now. Since that's what I drew, this is what we're gonna do then. Zombie World first. Let me put it right there for the camera so you guys can see. Alright. Put down Twin Twisters. Summon out Lady. Miss Lady Princess. Now remember now, Zombie World creates all monsters to zombies on the field or in the graveyard of anybody's. You, of course, because you're running zombies. Your opponent's monsters on the field or in the graveyard are now zombies as well. Let's play both ways. First, Twin Twister. Get rid of the back row. Then you go Super Polymerization now. Super Polymerization. Discard one card from your hand. You use your monster. You use an opponent's monster into Necro Nether Soul Dragon because you need two zombie monsters. Yours and an opponent's. But even if they were called like a beast or so, it does not matter because Zombie World creates them into zombies. So this goes. As well as also White Prince. So let's send it away. Once again. Maybe a dragon, but now it's a zombie dragon. Because with Zombie World on the field, it is a zombie Necro Nether Soul Dragon. White Lord, okay, so let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, throw away White Lord, send away 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so a King of Skull Servant went into the deck, went to the graveyard, so let's see. A White Prince and 2 Mizukis, that's good. So let's move the Mizuki. Special summon the King of Skull Servants. Now let's see, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Skull Servants. King of Skull Servants is 10,000 attack. Now they gotta deal with a 10,000 attacker and a 3,000 zombie dragon. And you're in Zombie World. What is your opponent gonna do? Because yeah, before it was King of Skull Servant, just this one monster, but now when you have another monster, what is your opponent gonna do? I'm gonna forfeit, I'm gonna pass, or go ahead, destroy them. Okay, it was destroyed by card effect. Fine then. Draw. White Mirror, okay. How about first, let's play a little play. White Mirror, what are you doing? Suck it up. If my opponent has a monster. Relinquished Anima. Suck up my opponent's monster. Remove White Lord. Special summon King of Skull Servants. Then remove Mizuki, special summon back out my dragon, because it is a zombie. Even if it says dragon, it's a zombie now. So possibly whatever I sucked up from Relinquished Anima, ten Skull Servants. Draw, White Baking. That's how Super Polymerization works. And then remember, Forbidden Droplet, Super Polymerization, your opponent cannot respond to that effect. And it's quick play. You can even do it on your opponent's turn. Alright then. Super Poly, White Baking, King of Skull Servant, White Prince, White Lord. Alright. Okay then. Set the super. Now, best thing I would do, just set it. Because, yeah, you can, but really you don't got that much right now. So let's just say gone, okay. They attack a White Prince. So White Prince is gonna... And that's 3 Skull Servants. King of Skull Servant. It's at 3, so 3,000 attack King of Skull Servants is. Maybe you want to try to get some more, so that makes it 4. Send away 3 cards. Boom King Dralajosh, okay? There you go, 3. Alright, so that's 5 Skull Servants. But I cannot bring Doom King because I do not have a field spell. Alright then. Now, okay. Alright, let's say you cannot bring the dragon out, but you could bring out Super Poly, take control. Now what if it was a, so yeah, Necro Banshee. What if it was just a dark monster, but it was not a zombie? Well then, there's your Venom Dragon then. Draw. Allure Darkness, okay. Here. Remove Banshee then. Alright then. That's for Banshee to get your zombie world. Now let's see, okay. Normal summon the princess. You send away a prince. Skull Servant. Lady in White. Now you saw how much you have in there already, so sometimes I wouldn't really mind if you did Allure Darkness, which I will do right now, and then what I'm also going to throw away is the White Baking. Because yeah, I want to see first what I'm going to get. So Allure Darkness then. Forbidden Droplet and the White Prince. Alright. Let's get rid of White Baking. Forbidden Droplet, have set. Get rid of a White Lord. Then you go King of Skull Servants. A Venom Dragon and a White Princess. Seven Skull Servants. Unless you want to do the effect. Then that's 8 Skull Servants times 300. So yeah, my Starving Venom will go a bit down. King of Skull Servants would still be way high. Times 300. So 7 1,000 from goes to 67, and then Venom would be a bit low, but still right now your high advantage is King of Skull Servants. End phase. Now since you have a field spell, boom, King Balajaj, come on. Lady in White. Forbidden Droplet from them so you can prevent them from doing any kind of effect on you. Let's say there were 2, okay, so get rid of the 2, and then White Prince, let's see if you have any others. Any more? No, you don't, but at least a good shuffle you can do. And then yeah. So yeah, don't always depend on your Necro Dragon. You still got your Venom Dragon. And then yeah, I got my other Link monsters in here, but I will not depend on that. But if I need to use them, well then I'll use them. But if you're going to play from your extra deck, most likely you're going to depend on is using for super polymerization. And then, of course, still, King of Skull Servant, that's what this deck is made for, using King of Skull Servant. Alright, so let's try one more and let's see how it goes. Wow, super poly once again. White Baking. Another super polymerization. Princess, Skull Servant. 1 for 1. Just think first. Set 1, not both. 1 for 1. Get rid of the Skull Servant. Please do not want in your hand. So, King of Skull Servant, right? But it's a 1,000 attack. Absolutely not. And why? Okay. Now I will summon out White Princess. Four Skull Servants. So I start off with a 1,000 Skull Servant up to a 4,000 Skull Servant. Pass, end of my turn. Alright, my opponent's gonna do something. Okay, fine. White Baking. You can only keep one alive, but I would keep the King of Skull Servants alive. Get rid of a... So, search for a King of Skull Servant. And most likely your White Prince. One must go away, so you go your White Prince away. So send away Lady in White. And a Skull Servant. More Skull Servants in the graveyard now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Skull Servants. This was just 2 turns. This is 2 turns. And my King of Skull Servants up to 9,000 already. White Prince. Okay. King of Skull Servant. My God. Well then, okay then. Super polymerization, if I need to. Because yeah, dark monsters, alright, get rid of a dark. So maybe, yeah, you go Venom Dragon. Because you're going against dark. Alright then, White Prince. Once again. Do I have any more copies in here? Okay, just the Lady in White. So that's 1, 2. Doesn't go, even if it's called Skull Servant. I wish, but no, it doesn't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A 28 attack and an 11,000 attacker. Draw. White Lord. Okay. Let's send away White Lord. Now how many skulls? Now how many do I have in here? 1, 2. This counts for White Lord, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards are going to be sent away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards went away. Well then, White Lord, King of Skull Servant. If you need another monster out, find them, Mizuki. Bring out your Doom King Baladrosh. Remember, he can just be special summoned if you have a field spell, but he is a zombie, so he can be done from Mizuki. Drop. Oh my, right here, perfect. Right here. So yeah, now you can see how crazy when you use the White Lord. I sent away 12 cards. Okay, it seemed like not so much Skull Servants I got, but yeah, it's the way it goes. That's the way White Lord works. And did I really deck out? No, because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more cards in my deck. And I did not brick. Well, I did not lose my entire deck. So just, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you are depending on just King of Skull Servant, but when you have Super Polymerization in there now, don't think it's hard if you have to get rid of them on the field, because there are just so many ways to bring them right back. And then yeah, these are just my targets I would do for, well, like the only targets you can do if you need to. Like most likely, always you're probably going to go with your dragons right here. Your 2 dragons. If you need to go anything else, then yeah, you would go for your Mud Dread or your Predaphront. If I were to do anything else, since Link Repo's gone, okay, then Relinquish Anima is like your main one you're going to want to go with. Anything else you can, but I just have them in there, because you just never know if you're going to play them. And yeah, that's the test hand. So King of Skull Servant, and then of course the oh my god, yeah, so this time it's using Super Polymerization. So then, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm the artist of Strongstyle on my other channel. I haven't done so much on that channel, but yeah, in due time I'll be working on it once again. But other than that, I'm just doing what I do here. So then yeah, yeah, it may be the same deck, but it's a different method. So King of the Skull Servants now with the Super Polymerization, and then you're using the extra deck. So now your opponent deals with the King of Skull Servant and whatever you're possibly going to bring out from your Super Polymerization. So then, I will be speaking to y'all later. Peace.